Hello and welcome to Tiger Fieldhouse for the Lady Eagles' second game of this district tournament. They're going against number 5 ranked Branson Pirates. We should have a good matchup today. My name's Troy Huff alongside my partner, Caden. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Oh, pretty good. Just ready to watch some good basketball. The Lady Eagles coming off a hot win against Neosho Wildcats. That was just a blowout win for the Lady Eagles, 83-32. A 51-point margin in the first game for the Lady Eagles. How do you think they're going to take that energy from that first district game and bring it to the second game against Branson?
I feel like it's going to really affect this game a lot and just be a big factor. Also, Branson left with a big win Thursday night against Glendale. Very, very good players, very good energy.
I couldn't agree more, and we will send it down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups.
With a record of 16 wins and 10 losses, the Branson Lady Pirates. A 5'9" senior, number 20, Aubrey Williams. A 5'5" senior, number 21, Jocelyn McQueen. A 5'6" junior, number 22, Taylor Wilkerson. A 5'6" sophomore, number 24, Angel Craig. And a 5'9" senior, number 32, Caden Pierce. The Lady Pirates are coached by Mr. Kip Booth. All right, now it's time to meet the starters for the Nixa Lady Eagles. Coming to us from the Central Ozark Conference with a record of 24 wins and 3 losses. A 5'6" senior, number 10, Karis Ferguson. A 5'7" senior, number 11, Celie Gunn. A 5'11" junior, number 20, Taylor Wood. A 5'10" senior, number 23, Brooke Teeter. And a 6'1" junior, number 30, Gwen Cubic. The Lady Eagles are coached by Miss Jennifer Towers.
And we are back just a few seconds away from tip-off. Very anticipated matchup here between the Lady Pirates and the Lady Eagles, because the Lady Pirates only have 10 losses on their record, so they are a solid team, and I think they can easily give the Lady Eagles a run for their money.
Yeah, this year the Lady Eagles have had a great year. Lady Tigers, I feel like, will give them a bit of a challenge. Last few games, they've completely obliterated the competition.
And with the Lady Eagles miss early, the Pirates will take the ball. Craig hands it off to McQueen. McQueen loses the ball, recovered by Wilkerson. Wilkerson hands it off to Williams. Williams passed it to McQueen, and McQueen loses the ball. Ferguson driving up the court now, kicks it out to Teeter. Teeter driving in with her left hand. Tries to find someone that should have been there in the corner, and no one was there to receive that pass from Teeter. Craig will dribble the ball down for the Lady Pirates.
Number 24 during the Glendale-Branson game last Thursday was one of the top players, actually the top player, had 30 points on the board and so many blocks.
And there you see Brooke Teeter block Craig, but then gets it stolen by Aubrey Williams, and Aubrey Williams will put the first 2 points on in this game. Heavy crowd here from Branson tonight, and there's Craig blocking Teeter on her layup. Craig bringing it down the other way. Craig over to McQueen. McQueen into Williams, and Williams loses that ball, and now will go out of bounds. As I was saying, the Branson population showed out to this game on a Saturday. Huge student section, lots of parents, and it's loud in this gym because of them. Lady Eagles also brought out quite a big crowd, but the Branson Pirates has a big student body here compared to the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, a lot of parents from the Lady Eagles here supporting their kids playing, but Branson also brought a lot of parents and a ginormous student section for an away game.
In the press break, Branson can't break it. Ferguson's layup is no good, but Wood rebounds and puts it in for 2. Pass up, breaking the press. Branson Pirates. Williams with the layup, and she'll put it in for 2. Wood over to Kubik, trying to break the press from Williams. Back to Wood. Wood dribbling up. Wood passes it up to Young. Young dribbling around. She picks up her dribble, kicks it out to Kubik. Kubik throws it out to Ferguson. Ferguson pump fakes. Floater. No good. Rebounded by Wood. Wood back up for 2, and it will fall. Very fast-paced game so far. Both teams doing a press break. Pierce with the floater. It's short. Rebounded by Kubik. Kubik way up to Wood. Wood will kick it out to the corner. Hits Kubik driving, and that's a blocking foul on Craig. Kubik with the chance to go to the line and make this a 3-point play.
Wow, this is the first time I've seen the Lady Eagles actually have a challenge in the first period.
Yeah, I mean, the Lady Eagles are struggling early to break the Lady Pirates press, but once they do and they get the ball moving around, they get some open shots, and Kubik with a nice cut to the basket to get 2 points. Her free throw is no good. Craig dribbling down the court, passes it up to Wilkerson. Wilkerson to 13 in the corner, no good. Neely Houston on that corner 3. Kubik driving in, passes it way out to Young, and looks like Kubik ran straight into McQueen, and they will call a charge. That's 2 charges already. The Lady Pirates are just seeming to put themselves in a position to get a good charge call to send the ball back the other way. Now they'll call a body check on Celie Young, so she'll pick up her first foul.
Second team foul.
Both teams here playing tonight are really, really good teams. Thursday, both left with a very, very good win. Nixa may have left with a bigger score, but honestly, Branson played their heart out. They were on top that game.
McQueen driving in, right hand, blocked by Ferguson. And that'll be out on Ferguson. Great job by Karis Ferguson there, hitting the ball out low, knowing McQueen might have a little bit of size on her once they get down in the paint. Pass in to Pierce. Pierce hands it off to Craig, and they call another foul. And then Nixa crowd is not happy about that foul.
Wow, the parent section does not like that at all.
Coach Talbert talking to the ref now. She's trying to explain how that could have been a foul. She is definitely not agreeing with the ref's call.
Right now the ref is talking with the table. They seem to be a little confused.
I believe someone did check in really quick while Talbert and the referee was arguing, so they're making sure they had the right substitution. Craig passing it in, finds Houston. Houston working on Wood. She loses the ball. Wood with the steal. Then,
wow, Branson is really looking for those fouls.
Houston knocks the ball out of Wood's hands and it goes out of bounds, but they call it out on Wood. Craig looking for someone to pass it into. High pass, barely recovered by Alberton. Wilkerson with the ball up top, hands it off to Craig. Craig going left side, hands it off to McQueen. McQueen to Houston. Wilkerson passes it over to Craig. Craig at the top of the key. Deep 3 from Craig, and it is no good. Ball shuffled around. Brooke Teeter comes down with it, and there's a foul call. Number 13, Neely Houston. That ball got hit around quite a bit and comes down as Lady Pirates foul.
Wow, number 15 out there. Her height is really, really changing the game right now.
Teeter gets the inbound, hands it off to Ferguson. Ferguson up top with the ball. driving left, kicks it to Wood. Wood driving right, out to Young on the right corner. She stepped back, deep two, no good. Rebounded by Kubik. Kubik to Ferguson, open three, it's no good. Rebounded by Wood. Wood kicks it out to Teeter. Teeter over to Young. Young for a deep three, and it's good. 9-4, Lady Eagles. After that Sealy-Young three, Craig breaking the press. Passes it up to Houston. Houston into Williams. Williams to Overton, no good on the layup. Young with the rebound, passes it to Ferguson. Ferguson to Brooke. Teeter cutting, that's off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by Craig. Craig taking it herself down the court. She's on the left wing. Heavily guarded by Teeter. Craig trying to work on Teeter. Had to pass the ball away. Williams with the layup. Blocked by Kubik. Young passes up the court to Wood. Wood with the layup. No good. Rebounded by Kubik. And they call a foul on Gwen Kubik on the rebound.
Wow, this game is crazy. This is very, very exciting game.
Caden Pierce checking in now for the Lady Pirates. Kennedy Nash checking in for Gwen Kubik. Craig will pass it in for the Lady Pirates. Pierce up to McQueen. McQueen loses the ball. Recovered by Houston. Houston's shot is no good. Rebounded by Wood. Up to Ferguson. Ferguson way up to Teeter. Teeter with the layup. And that's good for two. 11-4, Lady Eagles.
Wow, Branson's really trying to pressure Nixa right now, but Nixa is fighting back.
Williams with the ball, tries to pass it to Craig. And Ferguson breaks up the pass, and then Craig tips it out of bounds. So that'll be Lady Eagles ball. And the Branson Lady Pirates will call a timeout with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in this first period. Lady Eagles up early, 11-4. We will be back after this short break. And we are back after that Lady Pirates timeout. 2 minutes and 39 seconds left in this first period. 11-4. And that three by Sealy-Young in the corner is good. Puts the lead up to 10. Williams with the ball. Nash defending Williams, but that shot's going in for Williams. Press break from Williams, and that will be a foul on number 20, Aubrey Williams.
Wow, I can't believe how many fouls have been in this game already.
Very aggressive press by both teams, causing fouls on both ends of the court. Pass into Teeter. Teeter breaking the press. 2-on-3, her and Nash, but Nash slows it down. Nash to Teeter in the corner. She drives around a defender. Has a nice look for a layup, and that's good for two. Lady Eagles responding after every Lady Pirates point. Number 13, Neely Houston, tries to dribble through the press and loses the ball. Nash the other way, passes it to Ferguson, and that's an and one. Karis Ferguson on the layup. Her first 2 points of this game, and she can make it a three-point play.
Wow, this is not a game to miss. This is exciting. Even just like standing here watching, it's amazing just seeing how both teams are playing really well. I love seeing both strategies used by Nixa and Branson. They're both very unique.
Karis Ferguson will make it a three-point play with that free throw. And now Addie Ruffin will check in for Karis Ferguson. Number 22 trying to break the press, and Young knocks it away, and that'll be out of bounds. That was Taylor Wilkerson. So Lady Pirates have the ball under their own basket. The pass in to 32. Her shot's no good. Caden Pierce. Rebounded by Williams, who kicks it out. McQueen with the ball up top. Driving to the left side. Williams now driving in. Her shot's no good. Ball tipped around a bit. And that ball will be out on Caden Pierce. Taylor Wood checking in the ball for the Lady Eagles. Williams, the only one down on the press, and now Neely Houston will check in for Williams, so now Houston is the only one down on the press. Throw in is to Nash. Nash pump fakes, dribbles around her. And they call it travel on Kennedy Nash.
Wow, it's only a minute and 31 seconds left, and there's already 4 fouls on each team.
And the Lady Pirates just keep throwing subs and back to back. And now there's confusion by the refs because it's been a fast-paced game and they keep trying to check the ball in quick, and with the Pirates trying to sub in every other 30 seconds or less, there's lots of confusion.
I feel like because of that, it's really just kind of mixing up the refs, making them confused.
Hall with the ball, tries to pass it in to Pierce, taken away by Wood. Wood to Ruffin. Ruffin driving left, hands it off to Young. Young across the court to Teeter. Teeter driving in on 4 defenders, passes out to Nash. Nash pump fakes. And now it'll be called a foul on Neely Houston. So that'll be 5 fouls, so Kennedy Nash will now go to the line to shoot 2 bonus shots. Lady Eagles 1 foul away from those bonus shots as well. Kennedy Nash's first free throw is good. Minute 7 seconds left. Kennedy Nash making her second free throw. Makes the score 21-6. Young with the defense on Hall. Hall for 3, and that's good. Deep 3 by Kaylee Hall. Young picks up her dribble. Ruffin kind of misguided the pass from Young, and she froze for just a second and couldn't get to that ball, so that ball will be out of bounds. Celia Young will now take a seat, and Karis Ferguson is now into the game for the Lady Eagles. McQueen bringing down the ball for the Lady Pirates, hands it off to Wilkerson. Wilkerson to Craig. Craig tries to bounce pass it in, and that'll be a kick ball by Nash. Craig with the ball inbound. Throws it to Pierce. Pierce, quick pass to McQueen, and that ball is lost.
Refs right now seem a little confused again.
Now the refs are trying to figure out what call, and they call back and over on the Lady Pirates. That ball was shuffled around, and I see where his call was at because Nash and I believe Pierce dove for that loose ball. Pierce hit it, and then another Branson player picked it up on the other side of the court. 30 seconds left, Lady Eagles ball. Nash up top, driving right. She hands it off to Wood on the right wing. Wood over to Ferguson. 22 seconds left. Ferguson heavily guarded by Williams. Hands it off to Nash. Nash heavily guarded by Williams. Williams now going over to Ferguson. Ruffin with it on the wing. 10 seconds left. Cross court pass to Ferguson. 6 seconds left. Ball out of bounds on the Lady Eagles. And here's a quick check-in from the Lady Pirates. We'll now see Kaylee Hall check in.
The constant check-ins really seem to be messing up everyone, even the coaches.
4.6 seconds on the clock exactly. Lady Eagles 21, Lady Pirates 9. Lady Pirates, Craig at the other end of the court's got to move fast. 1 second left. Deep heave, and it is no good. Just left So the Lady Eagles will be up 21-9 after the first period. Very aggressive first period by both teams, honestly. Both came out in a full court press, and the Lady Eagles just found better ways to score, move the ball a little bit more than the Branson Lady Pirates did, and that is why they are up 21-9. We'll be back after this short break. And we are back, ready to start the second period of this game. If you're just tuning in, the score is 21-9. Lady Eagles up right now. Lady Eagles coming in as the 1 seed. Branson Lady Pirates coming in as the 5 seed. Very aggressive and fast-paced game so far. And the Lady Eagles will get the ball to start off this second period.
Wow, just think about what the next 3 periods will be like. We just got so much of it, then you get more in one game, you know, in the first period. Just imagine the next 3.
Ferguson loses the ball. Williams hustling for the ball. Ferguson picks it up. Ferguson now just driving down the court. She passes it off to Teeter. Teeter for the layup, and that'll be good for 2. Brooke Teeter now at 6 points. Williams trapped, finds Craig. Craig trying to pass the ball before it goes out of bounds, and Wood gets the ball. Wood now on the layup. Ooh. And that didn't look good on Wood's side.
Did they call that a
like
travel?
Her leg almost gave out on her while she was going to shoot the layup, which all is good. She is called for a travel. And now Craig is trying to break the trap from Teeter and Wood. A long pass up the court to Pierce. She kicks it out.
I feel
Wilkerson in the corner passes it into Pierce.
I feel like a major thing in all basketball games this year is pressure.
Karis Ferguson gets the inbound, passes it back to Teeter. Teeter looking for somewhere to go, finds Ruffin. Ruffin to Wood in the corner. Wood to Nash on the right wing for 3. That's just right. Rebounded by Ruffin. Ruffin with the jump shot. Rebounded by Craig. Craig dribbling the ball down for the Lady Pirates. She'll drive in on Teeter. Her layup is good. 23-13. Ferguson driving in left. Kicks it out to Nash. Nash for 3 in the left corner, and that's good for 3. Kennedy Nash. 5 points for Kennedy Nash. Lady Pirates trying to break this press, and they do so. Multiple people open. Wide open 3 for Taylor Wilkerson, no good. That rebound from Williams was tipped off her hands and went out of bounds. Now we'll see Celie Young check in the game for Addie Ruffin. Taylor Wood passing in the ball, finds Nash way up the court. Nash slows it down, hits Ferguson. Ferguson at the top of the key going left. Now right, moving on defenders, finds Wood wide open. Great job by Karis Ferguson there, getting multiple defenders on her and finding Wood open for a nice layup. Wilkerson trying to break the press, over to McQueen. McQueen slowing down the game a little bit for the Lady Pirates. Dribbling on the Tigers logo. She picks up her dribble, heavily guarded by Teeter. Nowhere to go with the ball, but finds Williams. Craig now with the ball, going left. Heavily guarded by Nash. Williams will step back for a 3, no good. Rebounded by Ferguson. Ferguson pushing the ball down the court. Hits a little floater, and it's no good. Rebounded by Craig. And a heave of a pass way up the court to Williams. Williams has to chuck the ball back in bounds, and Teeter will get the ball. Teeter weaving through traffic, and Karis Ferguson will slow it down, but passes it to Nash on the wing, and her three is no good. Wood with the rebound, and she puts it in for 2.
Wow, both teams are really fighting right now. This is a fun game to watch.
Wilkerson with the ball, passes it over to McQueen. Williams with the ball, batted away by Young. And now Pierce tries to grab the ball, but she is laying out of bounds, so that'll be out on Pierce. Addie Ruffin and Gwen Kubik will now check in for Brooke Teeter and Kennedy Nash.
Wow, the crowd is really loving this game. Nixa's section loves what's going on, and so does Branson. This is going to be a great game. What do you think, Troy?
I mean, yeah, it's so far a great game, but the Lady Eagles are just pulling away slowly. I mean, they haven't answered to anything the Lady Pirates do, and even when the Lady Pirates don't get points on the board, the Lady Eagles are scoring. So the Lady Eagles are up 30-13, 17-point lead, and they're just extending from now on. I think the Lady Pirates have kind of let the Eagles take away with this game so far, but I think they're going to have to come out really aggressive before halftime and try to cut this lead down quite a bit to come out in the second half and stay positive. So anything you want to add to that, Caden?
I was just going to say I completely agree with that. I think the Branson Pirates just need to keep on going, and hopefully they can get up there.
So it will be Lady Eagles ball under the Lady Pirates basket. Lady Pirates with the full court press, passes into Ruffin, back to Wood. Wood up the court to Ferguson, who finds Kubik. Ferguson dribbling left, kicks it to Ruffin. Ruffin now driving in, she'll shoot a floater, it's no good. Rebound shuffled around. Ruffin tips it out to Young. Pass to Wood, gets tipped away, but Young finds it, hits Ruffin, and her shot is way left. Great job by Wood keeping that ball in bounds, but Gwen Kubik will be charged for a foul once fighting over that ball with Craig. And Brooke Teeter will now check in the game for Gwen Kubik.
And that is the first foul this period.
4 minutes and 23 seconds left. Score is still 30-13, Lady Eagles. Craig passes it up to Houston. Houston up top to McQueen. Hall will hand it off to Craig. Craig for deep three, and it's good. Pass into Ruffin, back to Ferguson. Ferguson dribbling left, up to Ruffin. Ruffin back to Ferguson. Ferguson to Young in the corner, pump fakes. Out to Wood on the three-point line. She'll drive on the right side, and that'll be good for a layup. Taylor Wood, first to double digits in this game. In the pass, broken up by Ruffin. Ruffin going back the other way, finds Wood into Ferguson. She pump fakes, gets the nice layup. What a pump fake by Ferguson, making the defender jump. Again, a nice, easy layup.
Wow, Nixa is really looking for layups this game.
Craig on the left side, asking for a screen. Gets screen, but now she picks up her dribble. Hands it off to McQueen. McQueen driving in. Nice pass to Pierce, and Pierce with her third or fourth missed layup this game.
Yeah.
She is not having her best game. She still has had some points on the night, but if they could execute at the rim, that'd be huge for the Lady Pirates. Young in the corner, no good for three. And the Lady Pirates all fighting each other for the rebound, and that just goes out of bounds on the Lady Pirates. Kennedy Nash now checking in for Taylor Wood. Taylor Wood's going to take a break after a very aggressive first half. 10 points for her. Kennedy Nash over to Young. To Ferguson, to Ruffin on the left wing. Back to Ferguson up top. Ferguson driving right. Kicks it to the corner. Young for three, and that's good. 3-point bucket, Celia Young. 37-16. Young now has 3 3-pointers on the night. Young guarding Wilkerson, and Wilkerson will be called for a double dribble. Williams will now check back in for Hall.
Nixa seem to find their way in the flow, you know. At the beginning, they were kind of struggling against Branson, but now they're just going.
Ferguson breaking the press herself up the left side. Ferguson picks up her dribble on the free throw line, passes it to Nash. Nash trying to drive in, and she is fouled. Now another sub from the Lady Pirates.
Branson foul on Neely Houston. That's her third personal.
Jocelyn McQueen will come in for Neely Houston. Ferguson passing it in. Tries to hit Teeter, and that pass is taken away by McQueen.
The amount of support by each team's supporters right now is just phenomenal. They have great people here tonight, both Nixa and Branson.
And Craig with a nice spin move. Her shot was no good. Then she got her own rebound and was fouled by Karis Ferguson on her putback.
Nixa foul on Karis Ferguson, her first.
2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock.
Angelique Craig at the line. Her first shot is no good. Trying to cut it down to a 20-point game with this second free throw. And she'll do it. Lady Eagles up 20, 37-17. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in this first half. Karis Ferguson dribbling down, passes it to Teeter. Teeter will take a three, and that's good.
Wow,
Brooke
Nixa's
Teeter
really
for
looking.
three.
Nixa has hit those opportunities that they've gotten so far.
Brooke Teeter now at 9 points. The pass over to Alberton. Her shot's no good for the Lady Pirates. Teeter pushing it down, passes it up to Ferguson. She'll take the layup, and it falls. 42-17, the Lady Eagles are on a run right now. McQueen picks up her dribble, trapped by Ferguson and Teeter, finds Craig. Craig now dribbling in. She'll take a floater over Nash. No good. Nash with the rebound. Nash then is fouled by Alberton.
I feel like based on that win on Thursday, Nixa's really brought that energy.
Now we see Isabella Marsh check into the game for Addie Ruffin.
Her first. Second team foul for Branson.
Celie Young will pass it in under the Lady Pirates basket. She throws it into Nash. Nash over to Ferguson. Ferguson to Nash. Nash dribbling up court, 3-on-2, finds Marsh in the corner. She passes it to Young, who hits Teeter. Teeter kicks it out to Nash. Nash takes a hard fall, but finds Young, and that ball goes in and out. Rebounded by Teeter. Teeter will try to put it back, no good. Puts it back again, and that second shot is good. Lady Eagles dominating at the offensive rebounds and putbacks. And Craig's open three is no good. Craig now with a floater. Her floater's good. Can tell Brooke Teeter, after working so hard, she's definitely gassed from everything, and that's a good call by Coach Talbert, a timeout. I think multiple of the players on the Lady Eagles are a little bit winded for running back and forth, back and forth. It's been a really fast-paced game, and it's not just jogging back and forth down the court. They're sprinting because it's fast breaks and getting back on defense after that fast break because the Lady Pirates have people down there. So Talbert does call a full timeout, and I think that's definitely good for the Lady Eagles. They can get a drink and recover. But they came out hot this first half and put 44 up so far. Anything you want to add, Caden?
I just like to completely agree with that. Branson's really, they might be losing right now, but they are really putting Nixa to work. Nixa's full-on sprinting across the court because they get the ball and they just go. They want to get the ball in the goal, and they are going to do it.
I think the Lady Pirates have found themselves so far down just because they're not capitalizing on the offensive end. Like, they're playing pretty good defense, but then the Lady Eagles are going to make baskets. So you just have to keep matching those baskets, and they miss many open looks, three-pointers, layups, floaters. They miss too many open looks to be in this game right now. I think that's why they're down 44-19.
Yeah, a lot of repeated shots that I feel like Branson could have gotten better, you know.
So it will be Lady Eagles ball. Celie Young, Isabella Marsh, Karis Ferguson, Kennedy Nash, and Taylor Wood in the game. Nash passes it to Wood. Wood to Ferguson on the right side. Wood across the court to Nash. Nash back to Ferguson. Over to Young in the right corner. She'll pick up her dribble trap, finds Nash. Nash dribbling right side, hands it off to Wood. Wood to Ferguson on the logo. Ferguson dribbling around. She hands it off to Marsh. Marsh, not knowing where to go with the ball, tries to hit Ferguson, and that ball is taken away, but then loose pass. Wood to Celie Young. Her three's no good. 2 seconds left. Karis Ferguson at the buzzer. No good. And Taylor Wood tips that rebound in, but it is just too late. So Lady Eagles, great first half. 44-19. Lady Eagles on top. Anything you want to add to that, Caden?
I'd just like to say both teams are playing really well right now.
Yeah, the Lady Eagles, very great on the offensive end and defensive end so far this game. Lady Pirates just need to pick it up on the offensive end, and they could be in this game, but now they're down 44-19, and that's going to be a hard deficit to cover up, especially against the Lady Eagles, because you know they're going to keep scoring no matter how good of defense you play. You can take away some of the scoring, but still, them going up slowly, it's still so big of a deficit going into one half of play left. It's going to be hard for the Lady Pirates, but great first half by the Lady Eagles, and we'll be back after this break. And we are only a minute and 15 seconds away from this second half. Caden, what do you think the talk in the locker room from the Lady Pirates coach was?
I think they said, like, just keep your head up no matter what. Don't let Nixa get in your head, you know. That's what Nixa does. That's what they've always been known for doing. They get in your head and make you kind of just give up on the game. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more. And I think if I was the coach, I'd be telling them just slow the roll of the game down on the offensive side and put pressure on the defensive side. But for the offensive side, keep taking shots and they will fall. And take the right shots, because I've seen lots of rush shots by the Lady Pirates so far this game. And most of them end up missing. And even if they're a very simple layup shot or anything, like, I feel like the Lady Pirates are just like rushing it, afraid that Lady Eagles will get there in time. So I think just slowing it down, especially when you have a shot, slow down and take your time. And being a basketball player, you're going to make that shot every time if you're open.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Branson's really rushing the game. It was confusing the refs. It was confusing everyone, really, even the coaches, because they just kept throwing people in and just rushing shots and everything, and it just keeps messing them up.
So to start this second half, Lady Eagles are up 44-19, and the Lady Pirates will get the ball. Craig with it up top. Passes to a back cut, broken up by Ferguson. And McQueen somehow ended up with the ball, and her shot was no good. Wood with the rebound. Wood dribbling down the court, passes it to Kubik. To Young in the corner, up to Ferguson up top. Ferguson to Teeter. Teeter to Young on the right wing. Over to Wood on the other wing. Ferguson dribbling up, back to Wood. Wood to Young on the right wing. Young driving in right side, chucks up a floater, no good. Rebounded by McQueen. Craig bringing down the ball for the Lady Pirates. Hands it off to McQueen. McQueen to Williams. Williams out to Craig. Craig dribbling in. Back to Williams. Williams hands it off and takes out Young. And huge swat by Taylor Wood on Wilkerson's layup. But the Lady Pirates get the ball back. Another swat from Kubik this time.
Wow, Nix's defense right now is on fire.
Teeter now on the other end with the layup. It's no good. Rebounded by Wood. Wood kicks it out to Young. Young for three. It's short. Rebounded by the Pirates. Craig with the ball now. Passes it to McQueen. McQueen up to Wilkerson. Wilkerson to Craig. Craig dribbling to the left corner. Hands it off to Williams, dribbling it up top. She will hand it off to McQueen. McQueen to Craig. Craig on the floater, jumps into Wood and gets the foul call. Angelique Craig will now go to the line to shoot two for the Lady Pirates. Her first shot is good. Craig's second free throw is no good. Lady Eagles up by 24. Kubik to Wood in the corner. She does not shoot. Back to Kubik. Finds Teeter. Teeter with another layup. Brooke Teeter, 13 points in this game. Now McQueen driving in. Pump fake, spin moves, and that's good for two. Great move by McQueen to make Kubik jump there, and she'll put it in for two. Up to Young on the corner, didn't shoot the shot, so she passes it out to Ferguson. Ferguson to Kubik. Kubik to Wood. Wood missed layup. Wood gets fouled on the putback. That'll be two shots for Taylor Wood at the line. Angelique Craig with 3 fouls now. Wood's first shot is good. Wood's second shot is no good, rebounded by Teeter. Teeter finds Kubik. Cubic going up strong. No good. Foul called on Taylor Wood when they were fighting over the ball. Lady Eagles didn't really agree with that call. Both players were just fighting over the rebound. I didn't see any over the back there, but
Yeah.
the ref saw something else. Craig now bringing down the ball. Passes it to McQueen. Back to Craig. Craig step back three, no good. Rebounded by Cubic. Ferguson driving down the court to Teeter. Shield layup, and they call a travel on Brooke Teeter. So Lady Pirates get the ball. Scores 47-22. 5 minutes and 8 seconds left in this third period.
Branson,
McQueen driving in.
based on what we talked about halftime in the locker room and stuff, I feel like Branson has slowed their game down a lot. I feel like that's also helping them out.
Branson coming out with lots of passing and ball movement has definitely helped them get some shots. There, the Lady Pirates did throw the ball away on a loose pass, so Lady Eagles now trying to break the press. And Teeter had Cubic wide open under the basket and just a little overthrown. So now Coach Talbert will call a timeout for the Lady Eagles. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this third period. 47-22, Lady Eagles up on the Lady Pirates. We'll be back after this short break. We are back after that Lady Eagles timeout. Craig got the ball for the Lady Pirates. Now McQueen hands it off to Williams. Williams driving right side, passes it back to McQueen up top. McQueen trying to find Houston. Houston kicks it out to Craig. Craig dribbling out, working on Teeter. She'll drive around the whole arch, hands it off to McQueen. McQueen drives, her shot's no good. Cubic with the rebound, passes it to Young. Young tries to pass it up to Teeter, and that shot's tipped away. And then Craig tries to hit Houston. Houston wasn't paying attention. And that ball's out on Lady Pirates.
Houston looked like she tripped. I was watching, and she looked like she tried reaching out for it, and she tripped for it.
Back in for Branson, Taylor Wilkerson.
Very chaotic play there. The ball passed around multiple times, hit away multiple times, but the Lady Eagles come up with the ball. Karis Ferguson in the corner. She passes it into Cubic. Out to Wood. To Young up top, who hits Ferguson. Swings it over to Wood, who finds Young. And Young passes into Cubic, and she'll make her lay. Craig bringing the ball down for the Lady Pirates. Craig hands it off. That ball's tipped away from Wilkerson. Young on Wilkerson. Wilkerson gives it up to Craig. Craig getting a screen. Doesn't use it. Hands it off to Houston. Houston driving in on Wood. Her shot's blocked.
Based on looking at the shots that the team has made right now, both teams right now, well, I've noticed that Nixa has made more shots as a team than Branson. Branson seems to have made more shots from one or two people playing. Nixa, everyone has points on the board, and Branson only has two people with points on the board playing right now.
Yeah, and if you're not necessarily your role player or star player in the team, it's kind of your opportunity to step up in these district games and make it to where your team can win. And as we've seen on the Lady Eagles side, everyone stepped up this game. Multiple in the double digits and even close to double digits for the Lady Eagles. Now Gwen Kubik will come up with the ball from the Lady Pirates. Taylor Wood driving down finds Nash. Nash doesn't take the open three. She'll just dribble around up top. Finds Ruffin. Ruffin thought the ref was a player. Or maybe that ball was tipped away. I think Ruffin's pass was tipped away and it went straight out of bounds. Wood tosses it into Ruffin. Finds Nash in the corner, and that's good for 3. Kennedy Nash with 8 points now on the night. Alberton tries to shoot over Kubik. Doesn't work. Kubik comes up with it. Now Marsh at half. Marsh driving right side. Kicks it out to Ruffin. Ruffin up top, over to Nash on the wing. Nash driving around, and she's getting heavily fouled.
What did the ref call that there? I did not see what he called.
Called a foul, but Neely Houston was not happy with the foul call. She was saying Nash was just leaning into her and pressing against her.
Oh, now Branson's coach does not seem to be happy about that call.
Houston was kind of mocking the call before she went out. She was saying Nash shouldn't have been driving with her shoulder. So Houston now with her 4th foul. She will go to the bench. Wood with it in the corner. Ruffin is called for the travel. 52-22 is your score. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in this 3rd period. Lady Eagles dominating over the Lady Pirates so far. McQueen driving in. Drives back out. Hands it off to Hall. Hall will take a deep 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Kubik. Kubik picks up her dribble and finds Ruffin. Ruffin up to Wood. Wood to Kubik. Kubik into Marsh. Marsh! Her shot's no good, but she will go to the line to shoot 2. Isabella Marsh will go to the line to shoot 2, looking for her first points of the game. Her free throw is just short. Now Brooke Teeter and Karis Ferguson will check in for Taylor Wood and Gwen Kubik. Craig and Pierce will also come into the game for Alberton and Wilkerson. Isabella Marsh with her 2nd free throw. It's no good. Rebounded by Pierce. Craig pushing the ball way up the court. Shoots a nice floater, and that's good for 2. Ruffin gets the inbound from Marsh. Up to Ferguson. Ferguson with a nice move. Gets a defender off her, finds Teeter. Teeter finds Nash for 3.
Wow,
Kennedy Nash
really
not missing from the 3-point line. And she's up to 11 points, double digits. Craig with the ball on the right side.
Well, Nixa still finding those 3-point opportunities.
And now, number 21, Jocelyn McQueen, was kind of stuck with the ball in the paint, and she's just going to fire a shot up, and she gets fouled. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Karis Ferguson picks up her 2nd foul of the game. Savannah Engel will check in for the Lady Pirates. She'll come in for Angelique Craig. McQueen's 2nd free throw is no good. And they called that ball out on Isabella Marsh. So the Lady Pirates will get the ball back underneath their own rim. Angel can't find anywhere to get it to, but finds McQueen. Hall with the ball, hands it to Williams. Williams, floater, no good. Rebounded by Pierce. Pierce will put it in for 2. And Ferguson got hit off of a screen, and she's on the ground getting up slowly. And Talbert is telling the ref how it's been happening all game, which I've seen it multiple times where the Lady Eagles have just went flying on an off-ball screen or switching like players. So Talbert wants them to call that stuff, but so far it has not been called once.
The refs seem to only be looking for travels and like very, very obvious fouls.
Ruffin now driving in, kicks it out to Teeter. Teeter now driving in. She'll go up strong left-handed, and that's good for 2. Great left-hand finish there by Brooke Teeter. 57-27, Eagles still with a 30-point lead, and Addie Ruffin and Karis Ferguson will just kind of sandwich McQueen there, and that'll be an obvious foul. Foul will go on Addie Ruffin. Nixa at 14 fouls now. Karis Ferguson tries to block Williams, and Williams will now go to the line to shoot 2. And the Lady Pirates will have 24 seconds in bonus.
Karis Ferguson commits the foul for third. That's the 15th foul for Nixa.
Williams' shot is no good. And 2 Pirates will now check in. Aubrey Williams for her second free throw is good. Teeter passing it in for the Lady Eagles. Finds Ruffin. Back to Teeter. Teeter looking for someone. Finds Ruffin. Ruffin to Nash. Nash for 3. Kennedy Nash. Automatic in this third period from the three-point line. She's up to 14.
There's another thing that you're talking about there. Branson, that's another repeated three-pointer by Kennedy Nash.
1
Branson
second
does not
left.
seem to get those.
Alberton didn't even shoot a shot. And they'll just let the clock run out. Lady Pirates didn't even notice the clock was so low and didn't even get up a last-second shot.
To continue there, Branson seems to not be noticing what Nixa's been doing. The repeated three-pointers by Kennedy Nash has been just missed over and over and over again by Branson, which Branson could easily fix, but they just don't seem to be catching on to that just yet.
So the Lady Eagles going into the fourth period up 60-28. Coming in this game, they were number 1 ranked and Branson was number 5 ranked. So they're showing off the big gap between why they should be the number 1 seed in this district. And they've proven it so far. They beat Neosho by 50 in their first district game. Now they're looking to beat the Lady Pirates by 30 to 40 plus in this second district game. And as everyone knows, the games just get harder the more you get into the districts, and the Lady Eagles are making it look like a breeze so far. Make sure you tune in. The winner of this game will play either Kickapoo or Republic in the district championship.
Based on the Kickapoo and Republic history, who do you think has, based on their history, a better chance of winning?
I think, as the rankings show, Kickapoo ranked number 2. I think Kickapoo has a very strong organization this year, and I think they have a really good chance of winning that game, but you never know. Republic, being the 3 seed, could pull off a big upset over Kickapoo because many people anticipated the Lady Eagles and Kickapoo Chiefs to be in that district championship game. So Lady Pirates were looking for a big upset in this game, and I think Republic will also be looking for another big upset in their game after this one. So
Yeah.
McQueen now with the ball. Passes it out to Wilkerson. Back to McQueen up top. McQueen just throws the ball away. Didn't realize Williams was back cutting there. Now it'll be Lady Eagles ball. Eagles trying to break the press. Ferguson will just dribble through it, passes it to Wood. Wood over to Ferguson. Ferguson back to Wood, over to Teeter. Teeter will shoot for 3, and that's good.
There's another missed like three-point block there by Branson.
Brooke Teeter, 18 points in this second district game against the Lady Pirates, leading scorer of this game so far. She's had a great night tonight. Been very aggressive in the paint and has picked up a couple of threes on the way. So now McQueen will drive, chucks up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Kubik, sends it to Wood the other way. Wood finds Ferguson cutting, and that'll be a nice easy layup for Karis Ferguson. She'll hit 9 points. 6 minutes and 17 seconds left in this game. Lady Eagles 65, Lady Pirates 28. And Craig's deep three is no good, rebounded by Kubik.
I'd just like to say again,
breaking the press.
Just to say again, the crowd here tonight or today is amazing for both teams.
And Brooke Teeter was looking to pick up her 20th point and didn't even realize Craig was behind her, and that was called a charge.
Yeah, the crowd did not seem happy about that, and Craig's on the court smiling.
And now Addie Ruffin, Kennedy Nash, Isabella Marsh, Sam McLean, and Cora Kubik will all check in. And what a night from the Lady Eagles, knocking down number 5 Branson with ease. Brooke Teeter is the leading scorer so far of the night with 18 points. She'll go out before she hits 20. Nash passes it into Ruffin. Nash to McLean. McLean tries to get the pass around, and that's bobbled away. Houston finds the ball, cut off by McLean. Ruffin recovers the ball, passes it back to McLean. She tries to pass it up to Nash, and Nash now driving in. Step back three, Nash, and she's automatic.
That's another one by Nash. Wow, she's on fire.
Kennedy Nash making a game for herself, 17 points. Most of her points are off threes. And that was just an amazing three right there by Kennedy Nash, the step back three. It's hard to guard. Houston's three is no good, rebounded by McLean. McLean is heavily fouled, and now it'll be the Lady Eagles ball. Lady Eagles are now up 40 on the Lady Pirates. McLean, back to Ruffin. Ruffin up the court to Marsh. Marsh pump fakes to Ruffin. Ruffin takes the open three look, no good. McLean on the rebound. She drives in, finds Kubik. Kubik looking for somewhere, passes it out to Nash. Nash driving through. Very nice layup, just missed. Nash gets it back, and they will call her for a foul. Big hustle play there by Kennedy Nash to try to get that ball back. And Kennedy Nash night will be done with 17 points. Great game by Kennedy Nash. See Jordan Phillips check in.
I feel like she had a major impact on how the team plays tonight or today. I feel like that's a great effect on their future.
And Bryant also checked in for the Lady Eagles. Houston driving, ball knocked away by Phillips, and that'll be out of bounds on Phillips.
Now 3 Lady Pirates are coming into the game.
So now the Lady Pirates seniors, a few of them look to check out for the last time in their high school basketball career. Hall, deep three by Wilkerson, it's short, rebounded by Bryant. Bryant being trapped, finds Phillips. Phillips, big push off, and that will be called for a foul.
The offensive foul on Jordan Phillips.
Now we see Dancy, Clark, and Middleton all check in for the Lady Eagles. McLean, Cora Kubik, and Isabella Marsh will come out for the Lady Eagles. And that inbound goes off the knee of Swafford. And that'll be Lady Eagles ball. Minute 50 left in this game. Lady Eagles up by 40, 68-28. And that pass from Dancy is broken up by Hall, and she puts it in for an easy 2 points. Middleton back to Dancy, trying to break the press from just Hall, and she finds Phillips. Phillips dribbling around on Hall. Phillips looking for somewhere to go. She's trapped by 3 people, and that'll be called for a jump ball. It'll be Lady Pirates ball from that jump ball.
Minute 20 seconds left on the clock, and we'll see who remains victorious.
Hall with the ball up top. Over to Bow. Deep 3 by Swafford is no good. Rebounded by Bow. Driving in is 10. Rebounded by Middleton. Kicked out to Hall. Hall for 3, no good. Rebounded by Phillips, and that'll be a foul on number 2, Madison Bow. Lady Eagles up 38 with 38 seconds left. And then Lady Eagles, ranked number 1 against number 5 Branson, will take down the Lady Pirates in this district matchup. Phillips with a nice floater, and she'll put on the board for 2 points. Puts the lead to 40. Swafford driving in, kicks it out.
10 seconds left.
Engel out to Hall.
The
Hall,
Tigers.
her shot is way short, but great kick out to Engel, and her shot's no good at the buzzer.
And wow, that is game. Final score is 70-30. Nixa is victorious. They are going on.
Lady Eagles, dominant performance both nights. Wins by 50 in the first district game. Wins by 40 in the second district game. You can't ask for more out of this Lady Eagles team so far in these district games. And make sure you tune in Tuesday night, 6 p.m. The Lady Eagles will face either the Kickapoo Chiefs or Republic Tigers. That game will be after this one. Great job by the Lady Eagles, dominant performance overall. And we'll call it a night. Final score 70-30. Nixa Eagles on top. My name is Troy Huff alongside my partner, Caden Brewer, signing off.